And we're
Oh
live.
shoot, we're live. Oh, I was just looking at my single pack of Scarlet and Violet.
See if you
What's
can
up? Well, what?
bring back the luck.
Yeah, hopefully we can pull something really good. But what's up, Pokemon trading card game fans? Welcome to episode 137 of Special Conditions, the TCG podcast where our love for competing and collecting collide. Special Conditions is part of the Pokemon Professor Network, and today is April 10th, 2023. I'm one of your hosts, Adam Tuttle, and I am joined by my co-host, Justin Keller. How are you?
Doing fan and dandy.
Doing fanfy?
Fanfy.
Boom. It was a terrible joke. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah, we
on
tried.
today's episode, we're gonna just be having like a free form again. We're gonna talk about Scarlet Violet 2, Clayburst, and Snow Hazard.
Mm-hmm.
Because some of those cards have been revealed, at least from the main set.
Fully revealed at this point. Well,
Yeah,
besides
I
the
know.
special
Yeah.
rares.
Yeah. Scramble Energy is back. I am so excited for this.
I'm
but it's not
excited because we just had Easter. I'm
Easter.
excited.
Yeah. Hope everyone had a happy
Scrambled.
Easter. A happy Easter. Hope you had.
Yes.
I hope Bunnelby came to your house or Baneri. Hopefully not Diggersby. Probably leave some giant holes in your yard.
That's like the bad bunny came to your house.
Yeah.
Is that like when Santa, the bad Santa comes for you when the kids are bad? Diggersby comes if the kids are bad?
I think so. No, there was actually a DVD for Creepy Freaks, and there's a gross rabbit, and the little sniffly kid's he's like use chocolates, and he has little bunny turds, and he just kind of tosses them.
Oh.
and it's not very effective. Let's just say that.
Not
And
effective.
then we have a story picked out about a canceled TCG set from Wizards of the Coast.
Yeah. That one has me intrigued.
I'm very curious and confused by all of this.
There'd always been rumors about, canceled set because it was kind of abrupt that it ended and they forced a bunch of cards in, but it meant they left some cards out. So
this is true. All right. We just got to jump straight in. And I just kind of want to the main focus of the today's chat really consists of Scramble Energy. I did a quick glance because that's kind of what we're doing is just a quick glance through Scarlet Violet 2. Is it Paldean region or what's our set called for the next set coming up?
Paldea Evolved, right?
Paldea Evolved. So these are cards that we're going to see next set.
So
this energy.
You want to talk about Scramble Energy or the new one?
Well, first we'll talk about Scramble Energy because we got to get there to know where we're going. So we got to look at the past to figure out where we're going in the future. Okay, so Scramble Energy was released in EX Deoxys.
EX Dragon Frontiers.
Well, no, it was Deoxys when it was first appeared. Dragon Frontiers is kind of what we have on the screen because it's the easiest link to get to. Yay! No.
Yay!
Hooray for technology. But Scramble Energy can be attached only to an evolved Pokemon, excluding Pokemon EX.
Hey, I've heard that EX term.
And that's the lower EX. But Scramble Energy provides a colorless energy while in play. If you have more prize cards left than your opponent, Scramble Energy provides every type of energy, but provides only 3 in any combination at a time. If the Pokemon Scramble Energy is attached to isn't an evolved Pokemon or evolves into a Pokemon EX, discard Scramble Energy. So this was cool way back in the day because you could play a stage 2 deck or a stage 1 deck, no EXs, so a single prize deck, and you were able to come back with a ton of power because this is 3 energies if you're behind. So for one single attachment, you can be just as fast if you're behind on prize cards. And I will say, even in this new format, prizes are taken very quickly. So
yes,
it's very easy to get behind on prizes. Let me tell you.
That could be turned.
From playing TCG Live as of recently. This format, it's tough. But so that's Scramble Energy.
Mm-hmm.
The new energy is called Reversal Energy. And let me read to you this one. It says, while attached to a Pokemon, this card provides 1 colorless energy. If you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent, and this card is attached to an evolution Pokemon that doesn't have a rule box, it provides 3 energy of any type instead. So it doesn't have those negative effects, but it can't be attached to a Pokemon. Well, it can be attached to a Pokemon with a rule box, but it only provide 1 colorless energy.
I mean, that's pretty wild. Is there anything you're eyeing and be like, you know what? This sounds like I could play this right away.
So theoretically, any stage 1 that previously was unplayable because of its 3 energy requirements, now you can look at all of those Pokemon. Those Pokemon get added to the pool of usable Pokemon, and then you can use that with Zoroark. So you could discard these cards, use Zoroark's illusion ability, and get that Pokemon out of the discard after being knocked out or being behind on prizes, and just out of nowhere get those attacks off.
You know what this really reminds me of? In a different sense, Arceus. Because, with Arceus Trinity Nova, it made unplayable V and V Maxes playable.
Yep.
Because it revived cards you never would have considered before, other than the off the wall jank deck. So I appreciate that they're trying to make more cards that are super cost heavy playable.
Yeah, no. So just, I mean, if we want to quickly dive into like this, there's just one Pokemon in particular that really shines with this particular card, and it is Cetitan, if I'm saying it correctly. It's
I think
a
you're saying it
water.
right. That's how I say it.
Yeah, it's a water type. It's a stage 1, and it has 180 hit points, stage 1. So that's pretty beefy stage 1. For 1 water and a colorless, it does Icicle Missile for 50. For 2 waters and a colorless, especially if you're not playing a water deck, this thing is kind of scary to be throwing it into random decks. But with Scramble Energy, makes it playable. It makes it something scary to have in the discard. So its special Horn attack does 80 damage plus. If this Pokemon has any special energy attached, this attack does an additional 140 damage.
Wow.
That's 220 damage for a Scramble Energy.
Yeah, that might do something. And you said that's 220, right?
That's the 14 plus 8.
Yeah. That's basically the magic number for V Pokemon and basic EX.
Yeah, and that's gnarly.
That's the magic number.
That's insane. That's insane. But there's I think there's another.
And remind everyone of the card out there, not the energy, the other card you were just talking about.
The Sea Titan?
Yes.
So the Titan.
Is that in this set?
It's in this set. I believe it's on the second page when you go scroll down.
I don't know how to spell it.
CE Titan.
Special Horn. Yeah, that's wild.
Tell me about it.
Oh, and it's a stage 1. In my head, I had it as a stage 2.
Yeah, and stuff like that. Just that's one Pokemon. That's one out of everything that's printed from Battle Styles on. Right. That's where we're at. Or is it Evolving
Yes,
Skies?
Battle Styles on.
Okay, Battle Styles on.
Because the one before it was the shiny set and it's gone. Yeah,
so this thing, I I was questioning Justin earlier because I was like, is it spit ups or spide ups?
Spidops.
I want to call it spit ups.
Well, I'm thinking spider, so Spidops.
Yeah, so even this one, if you scroll up from the Sea Titan, for 3 grass energies, it just does hammer in for 130. That's not that great by itself, but you could literally play one of each type of Pokemon that could be used to counter whatever the top decks are. So if there's something that's weak to grass, throwing something that can heavy hit back
Now,
with the Scramble Energy, that's cool.
now, would you play this in a Zoroark box?
Spidops?
Just the
Spidops?
concepts, just the
The
concept
concept,
in general.
yes, 110%.
You know, throwing a bunch of stage ones that have good, good hit points where you can attach this energy and hit for big damage for weakness.
Yeah, even Sea Titan, I would literally just play a one of just of the Sea Titan, just so you can discard it and have that option available at any given moment. That's a humongous attack. 220 damage. That's something that currently isn't possible. Because right now I'm just recycling the Lucarios. I can get extra damage using Raihan and the ability from the other Lucario that just keeps powering itself up. But if they bosses orders that, like I was playing a Mew VMAX deck, and the only out I had to one-shotting it was if they didn't bosses orders my benched Lucario. And that's what they did. Because otherwise I'm hitting for 150, and then they're using, because it's like the revenge attack from Scarlet and Violet, that Lucario. Because if I'm hitting them for 150, then they're just putting it back at the bottom of their deck.
Yeah.
So it's just like no matter what I do, I just couldn't get ahead. I was able to knock out several Genesect Vs or whatever, but not enough to make an impact. Let me see here.
Are there other cards you would like to discuss? There are some that I had in mind, but they're kind of like the big hitter cards. None of like the cheeky stuff.
My favorite stuff is not the EXs. I'm such a single prizer right now. Like that's where my mind's at. So looking at stuff like Orthworm is actually really cool. So it has an ability called Nutritive Iron. If this Pokemon has 3 or more metal energy attached to it, it gets 100 plus hit points. So it's a 240 hit point stage 1 if you can get those energies on it.
That's pretty wild. Now, how are you accomplishing this shoot through?
So that stinks. I wish Metal Saucer was still a thing because that would make this really, really great.
Now, in theory,
what's going
you
on?
could still
Santana, Pokeclan. Pokeclan. Sorry, I have the screen minimized so I can barely see.
Welcome to the stream. Yeah,
Welcome.
so I don't super love Orthworm. That it does do 30 damage to one of the bench, but that's not enough for me for that high energy cost. Granted, we do have the energy we were just discussing.
Yeah, but that only works for evolved Pokemon. This is not an evolved.
Oh,
Pokemon.
You're right. Only evolved.
Yeah, so it doesn't actually work.
So,
but
no.
I really enjoy this because I think that there's probably a way to make this work.
Wow.
But that shoot through, that is actually a great attack. Back in the day, Darkrai EX used to do 90 and 30, 90 and 30. And if you could get that over and over again, that's super powerful. And this being a stage 1, I mean, the energy cost is just, you can't ignore that. It's just too high. If you could get this consistently, it'd be excellent.
All right, let's move on to something more excellent. Therapy energy. Because, we always were promoting the special conditions. Insert tagline. And therapy energy, when attached to a Pokemon, this card provides 1 colorless energy. The Pokemon this card is attached to recovers from asleep, paralyzed in confused special conditions and cannot be affected by those conditions.
So what you're saying is it doesn't heal poison?
Does
That's a
not
little
heal
weird. That is
poison.
very weird for it to be.
But if you think like in, bad thing to think, but you could play this in Lugia. Protect your, ramp it with the with Archeops. Protect yourself from being paralyzed.
That is true. But at the same token, they can still poison you.
It's true. But the asleep, aren't there some? I'm trying to think. What about, there's like the Snorlax with like the thumping snore, and there's other Pokemon where they have like that ability that makes them fall asleep after they attack. Wouldn't this in theory protect you from falling asleep?
Yes. Yep.
So I could see some sneaky uses for this card.
Yeah, it's definitely a cool card. I do like that in this set there is a, let me find it real quick. There is a Wigglytuff with balloon therapy.
Yes.
Once during your turn, you may search your deck for 1 therapy energy and attach it to one of your Pokemon. So that works as almost as a Houndoom from Battle Styles.
Yeah.
Imagine having Houndoom and this, and you're like, oh, I'm going to go search for 2 energies and just be able to attack.
Oh no, I can see it now.
Because it doesn't say it has to be a specific Pokemon. It can just be attached to it.
That's a bunch of stage 1s in a deck. But wouldn't that be wicked?
That's overkill. That's overkill.
Yeah.
For sure. But I do think that that's pretty funny. I mean, Wigglytuff is not great. It's magical shot for 100 damage is 3 energies.
What are you talking about? It's tough.
It's not so tough. Wigglytuff's you like, you talking to me?
Well, in theory, you're in your stage 1 deck, you're trying to hit for weakness. You slap your Scramble Energy on this.
Okay. It's still 100 damage.
Yeah.
I like the Sea Titan better. Even if they have resistance. Yeah. Even if they have resistance, you're still doing 190. So you tell me which one sounds better. 190 or
Sea Titan.
Oh, okay.
I'm just trying to think of a way we could ramp the energy, and you just only ramping the energy. All right, so you want to talk about some of the EXs or not?
We can. Yeah, go for it.
All right.
We have Tinkertron or Tinkaton. I don't even know how to say the word.
Let's see. Actually, I gotta scroll down this way. We'll just scroll until we find something we want.
Well, we can talk about the stage 1 that's not an EX for a Psychic and double colorless. Pulverizing Press. It's the one right under the EX. It basically just does 60 damage, and this damage isn't affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon.
Sorry, I had to sneeze.
It's all right.
Okay. Which one?
We can just move on to Tinkaton EX.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Humongous Hammer.
Humongous Hammer?
Yeah.
I actually like this attack.
Yeah. So we should start off by saying it is a stage 2 EX, 300 hit points.
It's a stage 2?
It's up there. It's a stage 2, not crazy high, but it's still pretty cool for 2 prizes. For double colorless Humongous Hammer 30 times, attack does 30 damage for each card in your hand. That can get dangerous.
Yes.
And for Psychic colorless pulverizing Press 140. This attack's damage isn't affected by any effect on your opponent's active Pokemon. So it's like a shred attack.
I like that. I like it when you have attacks like that can just go through anything.
Yeah.
Oh, you have a V-Guard energy?
Yeah.
I'm still doing 140. Oh, you have resistance? I'm still doing 140. Well, I don't know if that's a...
Yeah,
That
well, it's
that
just
would
like that's
yeah.
why some people attack with the Giratina V. It has the shred attack.
Yep.
This is fun. I think. Got to figure out a way to maximize your hand. Play a Colress to just keep stacking the cards in your hand. You know, to hate to say it, but almost like a lost box engine.
Yeah. I mean, if your opponent has more cards in their hand than you could always run a cheeky copycat and just draw the same amount of cards they have.
Let's see.
I just don't like that it's a stage 2. I thought it was a stage 1, so now I'm kind of like
Yeah.
bummed.
I also had the mistake where in the game I caught the Tinkatuff. I didn't realize there was a Tinkatink. I'm actually not sure. I assume it's a baby. It looks like a baby in this picture. It's got like the little goo goo gaga rattle thing.
Yeah, and I also caught a Tinkatuff, and I evolved it into a Tinkaton. I have yet to catch a Tinkatink.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
It's got to
that
be
we're
a
in the
baby
same
egg.
boat. Yeah.
Uh,
It's a baby. Tell me it's a baby Pokemon without telling me it's a baby Pokemon.
yeah, I mean it screams baby, literally and figuratively.
And then also, if we're discussing evolved Pokemon that can use the reversal energy, let's talk about Luxray. You sent me this,
yes,
I think a week ago, and I was like, it seems okay. But actually thinking about it now, I've had time to process how good this actually is.
First,
it hasn't.
Let's appreciate the art. Look how
the art is gorgeous.
It is.
It is like reds, blues, yellows, just like the small hints.
Thunder
in the
across the sky in every direction, like literally a discharge.
It's gorgeous.
It's I'm
hands
this
down.
is one of those hollows I'll be excited to get.
I want that graded. PSA 1. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, you gotta like chop it in half when you like take it out of the pack. All right, has the ability Overflowing Ray. Because in this image is literally overflowing. Once during your turn, if this card is in your hand, you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent. The comeback mechanic, people. You may put this card onto your bench. Hawacha! It has a built-in, what is it? Archie in the hole? Ace in the hole? Single strike mustard?
Colonel Mustard? I don't know. Yeah.
And then for Lightning Colorless, Wild Bolt 180 does 20 damage to itself.
So imagine that with the reversal energy.
Yeah.
So
that's just one.
You can also tech this in that deck that we're talking about. I don't know. Invest in Zoroarks right now. That's all I'm saying. Zoroark is going to be insane. So you can be moving that. You can get Mabosstiff to have your opponents push active back, so they're forced to put something different out. And then you're like, oh, also, I'll use Zoroark and just switch into whatever your weakness to, and I'll knock it out. It's brilliant. But this Luxray is awesome. I'm very excited about it.
I'm glad you've come around.
Yeah. No, this set is basically just the comeback set.
Yeah.
Don't call it a comeback.
Let's see. Talked about that. Wow. Delivery drone. How not great.
Yeah. Talk about, and then the motivational lemonade, even worse. You may use this card only if you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent. Heal 60 damage from one of your Pokemon. Horrible. Are you kidding me? I'd rather stick 4 potions in my deck and hope that I can use all 4 of them in one turn.
More like demotivational lemonade.
But Pelipper, though, let's talk about Pelipper.
Oh, Pelipper.
Ability, Tidings on the Wind. Once during your turn, when you play this card from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may either put one supporter card from your discard into your hand or search your deck for one supporter and put it into your hand. That is awesome. That
bonkers.
Is so good. And again, you could play Wingull and just let it sit there. And if they don't attack it and they leave it there, it's potentially a boss's orders in the wings or in the wind. Sorry, in the wind.
Yeah, remember when people were playing like Altaria with the Tempting Tune just to stack the deck?
Yeah.
To hope to draw it. You literally just draw it.
Or you grab it from the discard if it was discarded. I think that's going to be an overlook card. I do really like Pelipper. I think a
Yeah.
1/1 just is good enough.
Yeah. That's pretry good.
Got any other thing cool? Any cool EXs you wanna shout
Let's
out?
see. Cop Barrage is kind of boring. This is kind of interesting. It's just a funny ability. I don't even know this Pokemon Glamora. It's a stage 1. The ability Crumbling Crystal. When this Pokemon is knocked out, flip a coin. If heads, your opponent doesn't take a prize card from that knockout. For one
That's
fighting,
awesome.
your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. Put 6 damage counters on the Pokemon instead of 1 during checkup. 6.
Use Hisuian Sneasler.
Get it to 8. Then you're OHKOing all those darn Comfies.
Yeah, no, but that's so good though. And then if they try to knock it out, and then you just use Miriam to shuffle these back into your deck after they get knocked out and just keep the cycle going.
Oh, and there's another card coming out that's might be in a promo, may not even be in this set, but it's called like anyways, if the opponent's active Pokemon is poison, you shuffle draw 7.
Ooh.
It was released in a gym promo set in Japan, so I'm not sure when we're getting that one.
Whoa, listen. Stage 1, Cerulege. It has a 3 energy attack, and it's a evolution Pokemon.
Oh,
Here we go. Reversal energy on this card too. Willow the Sword instead of the Willow the Wisp. 100
Oh.
damage. If your opponent's active Pokemon is a Pokemon EX or Pokemon V, this attack does 100 more. 200 damage as a Psychic type? Let's go.
That's pretty hype.
That is insanely hype.
That's pretty hype.
Wow.
So let's think about this. If you commit enough to this, would you consider giving up a prize that you normally wouldn't just so you can attach the energy and be able to knock out something?
Yeah, if you're going to go up in prize cards, yes. Or at the minimum, get even.
So you would net 1, but you give up 1 to net 1.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just thinking
or
about
potentially 3 if it's like a VMAX, you know?
just thinking about if we get enough into the comeback mechanic concept, if that becomes powerful enough to like purposely sabotage giving up an extra prize so you can get to that point. You know, I think we're still a little bit of ways away from that, but because you know there's cards where like like an electrode that blows up and you give up a prize for it.
Yeah, and then there's a new stadium called Snowy Mountain of Disaster. Whenever any player attaches an energy card from their hand to one of their non-water basic Pokemon, put 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. So you could just like hurt yourself to get behind in prizes. Hey, it's a thing.
Yeah, that's something. Here, let's see. There's a couple EXs I think we should talk about. Let's see, this Belly Bolt EX. The first attack's not great. Double colorless attack does 50 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. I'm not playing a stage 1, but it is stage 1, 280 HP. Let's see, its second attack, lightning colorless, paralyzing ball, 160. You may discard 2 lightning energy from this Pokemon. If you do, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. No flipping coins, auto paralyzed. And you're not discarding all 3, you're only discarding 2. I think it's pretty good.
That's not bad. But I don't know if it fits into.
Don't you already have a bunch of Flaffies that you're playing?
Yeah, I know, but I don't know if it fits. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of basics with Lightning that are just as good. So I don't know if this kind of gets overlooked or bypassed because of that. But I feel like I'd rather have Raikou. Draw a card while it's active.
Yeah.
Be able to hit. Like, yes, it's extra hit points, but you have to evolve it. You can't just use it immediately.
Here, since we're talking about the comeback mechanic, what about Wu Qin EX? Which, I don't know about you, I've not come across Pokemon in the game yet. I'm slow, okay.
Same.
Grass, colorless, envious Ivy. Choose one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. This attack does 60 damage to that Pokemon for each prize card your opponent has already taken. I mean, bench snipe galore towards the end of the game.
Okay, that's not bad.
Could,
actually, I was just reading another EX, which would pair perfectly with this card.
Which one?
Fortress EX. It's a terrestrialized Pokemon.
Oh.
It has an ability, Exploding Energy. You may use this ability once during your turn. If you do, this Pokemon's knocked out. Search your deck for up to 5 grass energy and attach them to your Pokemon any way you like. So your opponent loses 2 or your opponent gets to draw 2 prize cards. So you're at 4, and then you can hit them for 120. Or hit the active for 220. With the Forest Blight attack.
I see. You know,
that puts you in a pickle though, because if they're able to counter that with like one attack, that could get scary. Like if they Zoroark could do an illusion with the reversal energy into a fire Pokemon, and then you have to get scared, you know.
What if you were like targeting down an already damaged VMAX on the bench?
There you go.
Could be fun. This Annihilate is interesting. For a single fighting, it has Raging Grudge 20 times. Put up to 12 damage counters on this Pokemon. This attack does 20 damage for each damage counter you put on this Pokemon this way. So you
that's
could
a potential of 240
for a single fighting.
That's not bad. See, like that's where like the speed comes in. Because yes, you can play the Mankey next turn, rare candy, attach an energy, and just get it off in one turn. That's impressive.
Yeah. Now I think you'd want to figure out some sort of healing in this guy or something. But
yeah, you would just play 4 of those motivational drinks. I'll just play 4 potions at that point.
Oh, Copy Cody in the chat says, Annihilate. Do the attack and penny it. Good old Penny.
What does Penny do?
That's the one where you can pick it up, right?
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, then in theory, you're playing a bunch of them. So you set up the attack. Next turn, assuming they can't knock it out, you penny it, and then you evolve at the next one.
All right, that makes sense. Next up, we got Chain Poo EX. I think that's Chain Poo.
Chain Poo. I would say Chin Pao, but
Chain Pao. Oh, that's what happens, folks, when you can't read. The ability Trembling Chill. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may search your deck for up to 2 basic water energies, reveal them, and put them into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. Now, we're gonna stay there, but then there's also a new water Pokemon that allows you to dump them, similar to how Frostmoth did.
Yes. What was it? I don't remember.
Of course, it's probably lower than that one because that's the second set. Sorry, this is me scrolling for way too long. Oh, it's Baxcalibur. The ability is Sub-Zero. As often as you like during your turn, before you attack, you may attach a water energy card from your hand to one of your Pokemon. So that's just like Frostmoth.
Yeah. It stinks to stage 2, but I love the Pokemon in general, so.
Yeah, so you can evolve it, use this Chain Pow's ability to search for 2 basic waters, attach 1, keep 1 in the hand. Next turn, do it again. It's going to attack for double water. Hail Blade, 60 damage. Discard any amount of water energies from your Pokemon. This attack does 60 damage for each card you discard in this way. Keep in mind, we do have Melanie. So you're able to attach a water energy from your discard pile. Right? I think that, I don't know. Gosh,
What?
tell me if
Melanie's
I'm
from the
right.
discard. Melanie's from the discard.
Okay, so attach water energy from the discard and draw 3 cards. So it's energy attachment plus drawing cards.
What's up?
Hey,
Good morning,
Johto. Shout out to Lane. Love what that guy does. All right. Yeah, and that's like infinite. That's kind of like the new Lapras, if you think about it, because this ability alone, the Trembling Chill, just lets you grab water energies, Hail Blade, discard a bunch of energies, and then you play Melody. You can play Energy Recycle, get the energies back. It's pretty dope. Not gonna lie. I think that will be very scary when that comes out.
Mm-hmm. I mean, let's be honest. Just looking at the art, I think it's an awesome looking Pokemon.
Yeah, it's like a snow leopard.
Oh, Lunatonian's here.
Lunatonian
Says, "What's up?"
Not much. We are discussing Scarlet and Violet 2 Pokemon.
Yeah, I keep forgetting about I can display people's comments on the stream, and then I was like, "Oh, oops."
All right, Justin. Let's talk about Ting Lu.
Yeah, this one looks interesting.
As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, opponent's Pokemon, except Pokemon EX that have any damage counters on them, have no abilities.
Ooh. Turn off that last box.
So this is the counter to all the stage 1s, all the stage 2s that are playing Scramble Energies with all their crazy abilities. So this is what stops that.
And then you're playing your Halucha to
I literally was just gonna say, yeah, you play Halucha in this. And you don't even need to like focus on this guy. You could focus on literally just a 4/4 Lucario with a revenge mechanic, this, and Halucha.
Yeah, and look at his attack. You don't even have to necessarily focus on it. For 3 fighting, land scoop 150, put 2 damage counters on one of your opponent's bench Pokemon.
Yeah, that's not bad. So this is where a grass Pokemon is going to be the focus.
Yeah. Ooh, the 4 retreat cost is brutal.
Yeah, but you just play like Switch and Escape Rope and stuff like that.
It is nice that it's 240 HP for a basic. Now, let's talk about Squawkabilly. What is your thoughts on this? We'll read the ability and then we'll discuss it. So the ability, Drockabilly. You may use this ability only once during your first turn. Discard your hand and draw 6 cards. You can't use more than 1 Drockabilly ability during your turn.
It's so specific and so weird.
Yes, it's like the Dene GX, but only on your first turn.
And I don't like it because of that. I don't think it's worth a spot. I know decks that are going for that turn 1 or turn 2 get out the so the Flamingo Birds of a Feather deck. This is something that I could see being played in that because you want to be able to discard your hand and get those in the discard and draw more cards and get to those other pieces.
So you wouldn't even play just a 1 of in a regular deck? So like
I wouldn't.
For a while, I was out on Crobat.
It's 160 hit points. It's weak to lightning. Do you know how much lightning is running around right now?
That's a good point. That's a great point. It's very weak and weak to lightning. But, you play your 1 of, just so you can search it out with a nest ball and ensure you have a great turn 1. Now, it becomes, a dead card after turn 1, but
Oh, come on. It's got a hype up attack for 1 colorless, does 20 damage, attach up to 2 basic energies from your discard and 1 of your bench. That's pretty solid.
it is, but you're just basically giving up a free 2 prizes. So, Good Morning Johto says he thinks it's good. Galarian Articuno has seen some play. Mild Crobat ability.
But turbo. Yeah, no, I know. That's what I'm saying.
PCS. But turbo, yes. If you're
Yes.
really if you're selling all out for the turbo, I think you got to include it. And at that point, prizes go to heck because you don't care about giving up the prizes. You just want your turn 1 to be awesome and better than their turn 1.
Okay, that's fair, but still. So I think honestly it was meant
behind with squawkability.
I think with the wing union, like that bird, the Lost March and the Mad Party spinoff, I think that is going to be like that's the reason that they made that card is for that.
Yeah.
Justin, tell me about Goldfish EX.
First off, I just love this flaming goldfish. GUEX he is a basic 190 hit point fire type for a single fire begrudging burn. Discard the top 2 cards of your opponent's deck. Maybe
I begrudgingly want to play this card.
PCS says bless you. For double fire, Flame Surge 100, choose 3 of your bench Pokemon. For each of those Pokemon, search your deck for a basic fire energy card and attach it to that Pokemon. Shuffle your deck afterwards.
That's pretty spicy. And I'm not saying that just because this goldfish is on fire.
I know. I've been eyeing this card and thinking about when it comes out, putting it in my Arcanine deck. Because at this point, I'm going to try anything in the Arcanine deck.
Yeah. No, that's pretty solid.
Set up some Growlithe. Set up the Radiant Zard. Some other fire stuff. Yeah, I think it's interesting that we'll have to see how fire evolves in Paldea Evolved.
Oh, listen, let's talk about the thing that I didn't even realize it was an evolution until just looking at it. The Dunsparce. So those Lugia players are going to have an evolution now.
Yes, finally. My Dunsparce can do something.
So for Mudslap, it's I like that the translation on here has Mudslap for 20, but it clearly is 30. But anyways, for 4 colorless, Flash Disappearance does 100 damage. The defending Pokemon is now paralyzed. Shuffle this Pokemon, all cards attached to it, into your deck. That's scary.
Did you say
that's
paralyzed?
Legit paralyzed. That Paralyzer. No, this is actually scary because this is easy for Lugia to do.
Oh yeah.
And then it just hides and paralyze. They can play like a 2/2 line of this and just keep cycling it through.
Yeah. I mean,
that's actually terrifying.
If you're doing it just for the paralyzing effect, you could ramp some DTEs to it.
That's what I'm saying. That's terrifying. They can get it off turn after turn.
You know what? I'm kind of here for this now. Just Lugia, get more bad. No, beat up the other decks.
Mousehold. Gentle Slap for double colorless does 50. 3 colorless energies nibbling around. Put 1 damage counter on each of your opponent's Pokemon for each Mousehold you have in play. That's crazy. I mean, you can only have 4, right? Mousehold.
Yeah.
Because what's the previous stage?
Mouse.
Tandem Mouse.
Yeah. For now.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
I
just-
mean, there's something currently that reads like, it has like the same name or anything. It's interesting. I'm surprised you want to talk about Raichu.
it's just Raichu. Search your deck for up to 2 lightning energy cards and attach them to this Pokemon.
No, not that. Right, because
Dub-
we were talking about the reversal energy. It's an evolved Pokemon.
Yeah, but you have to discard all the energy. No, I'm just kidding. For 2 lightning and a colorless, Thunderbolt is 200. Discard all energy from this Pokemon. Again, you switch out with Zoroark. All of a sudden, you're doing 200, maybe 400 to a Lugia.
400 damage. Double the Lugia KO.
Listen, we're getting Lono or Iono. Is it Iono or Lono?
Is that this set or is that the next set?
This set. Each player shuffles their hand and puts it at the bottom of their deck. Then each player draws a card for each of their prize cards remaining and is back.
I don't remember how to spell it.
Iono, apparently.
Aha. Oh, I always thought that was an L. I didn't realize it was an I.
I don't know. Iono. Oh no. Iono.
Yes.
This is
And
very
it's
oh
back.
no. Oh no. I'm very excited though.
Yeah, no, this is fun. This is a card people are excited about. I know I'm excited about it.
Yeah, that's you play 4 copies in your deck, period. Period.
Like ion electricity, you see now?
Oh. I thought it was just an influencer thing. Super Rod's back. I'm very excited to have this card back.
Yeah, we needed some sort of rod after ordinary rod was gone.
Listen, we just
So,
need some recovery. Shuffle
yeah,
3 in any combination of Pokemon and basic energy cards from your
you
discard
have
pile.
your special recovery. You got your
We
Miriam,
have like
your alt art
Talpad.
Miriam.
We have Miriam. Yeah, I just don't think it's as good as we need right now. Like we need an item, and this is the item we've been waiting for.
Well, we got a tool. What about
Brave Charm?
The base Pokemon card that's attached to gets plus 50 HP.
Oh goodness, not one of these again. Imagine putting this on that Orthworm.
Oh, there you go.
290 hit points. Lane's got it right. He said for those Rotom V-Star decks. Yeah, there's no restrictions. It's just straight up. If it's a basic Pokemon, gets 50 extra hit points. I don't like that card anymore. Get rid of it.
I was thinking there was something I wanted to play it with, but now I'm forgetting.
PCS podcast says what?
The only way Growlithe survives turn 1.
This is true.
He's got 80 to 90 hit points.
He's got some hit points. Yeah, but you could play this in the Wing Union deck. Just saying.
Tish was here lurking. Hey, Tish.
Hey.
All right.
So we talked about Scramble Energy. We talked about the Reversal Energy. We talked about a bunch of cards from our second Scarlet and Violet. We should open a pack of cards and then take a break.
There we go.
And then come back and
All
finish strong.
You want to go first?
I probably should, right?
Sure.
Probably. So this is my spit ups. My spit ups. That's how you spell that. Spit ups.
Is it a promo or is it just the same? Is it just a Cosmo foil on the set card?
No, it says it's a promo.
Oh.
Promo number 9. It's like Mambo number 9, but promo number 9. I can't open packages correctly. This is my song. Da 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 da. All right.
So we're just here for the ASMR.
Look, it's a coin.
Hey, it's Fuecoco.
And I looked at all the coins and they were all the Fuecoco. I was very sad. But yes, This is the Spadops.
Oh, actually, I really like that art. Is it different attacks?
No, maybe. String Trouse, 30 damage. Flip a coin, does something. Oh, they could get paralyzed.
Hmm.
They could.
They could
And
get
I
good.
kind of want to keep the code, but I'll give you the code for the pack because I want to put that in my TCG live.
He wants.
Oh, we got a Gyarados. Let's try to get a Gyarados. All right. Code card is 2NW PGZJ 4XK 6NV. Good luck.
All
All right. How do I do this? I do this.
Yes.
All right.
Just
Oh,
one.
it's a fire energy.
This pack about to be lit.
All right. Pineco. Flittle.
Flittle.
There's the
your
Fuecoco. Drowsy.
Blissey.
All right, let's go.
Jacques.
Jacques Le Bleu.
Florida Gato.
Ooh, reverse hollow Smoliv.
Nice.
Ooh, reverse hollow Dedenne.
Dedenne.
Ooh, a hollow Masquerade. Meowscarade?
Masquerada.
Oh, Masquerada. I don't know. I don't know what these things do.
I don't either. Well, it's probably for a reason because they're not good.
All right, that was a womp womp.
So I have a different pack art. I got the Miraidon pack art.
I feel like I should probably open up another one.
You can do it after this.
Okay. Yeah. After if we don't get anything good.
All right. Code TVHTQXNHB4NBM. Good luck. Okay, no, I'm already forgetting. It's 1 to the front. All right, what's your guess? Energy.
Electric.
It's electric. No, it's water.
It's water. Boogie woogie woogie.
Seviper. Houndour. So cute.
Ooh.
Tuttle. So you can evolve into your Titan.
Well, we wouldn't play that evolution
really
line.
Like that
Just saying.
Toxtricity. Crocalor, however you say it. Florges.
Reverse
Survivor
hollow
again.
Survivor. Oh.
I don't. What is it?
No. No.
I can't. Oh, it's the
Oh.
Gardevoir EX.
That is
Secret
gorgeous.
Rare.
No way.
Heck
No
yeah,
way.
boy. As I shake my camera. Yeah. Let's
Wow.
go. And it was a double
Oh
hitter.
no. Double hitter. All right, now I'm very jealous. I'm gonna open this one.
That was quite the pack there.
How much is that going for in TCG Player right now?
You know what? That's a good question. I think I have to build a Gardevoir deck now. I wasn't before.
I have a Gardevoir deck. No. I want the normal one. Adam was gonna open the pack. Yeah, spoiler alert. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, see.
Another coin.
My dog's in the room. He just groaned. He was like, "Oh, Adam."
All right, so it's Esperanza.
Esparta.
Sparta. I wish my camera would just like focus, It's a good one too. I don't understand.
Focusing on your head.
Stop. All right, this one, another Gyarados. So it's good. All right, and this one is for the video viewers. There you go. That's the code. Good luck. All right, let's see. Grass energy. Shuppet, Sprigatito, Houndour, Drifloon, Arvin,
Cacturn.
Cacturn, Messagoza, Reverse Hollow Claudette, Reverse Hollow Houndoom, and a Hollow Professor's Research.
Oh, the hollow
awful packs. Awful packs. Let's go.
I guess I stole your hit with my double.
No. That's fine.
Yeah, you know.
No, you got amazing pulls. I'm not gonna lie. That is awesome. I'm very happy for you.
All right, yeah. I hadn't really even looked at the art super closely, but in here, so you can see if it would focus, maybe. But you see the Ralts down here, the lady. Yeah, I'll have to look at it.
With a microscope.
Yeah, no, I mean in comparison with the other cards to see how like the art evolves, because it's like the lady growing up with the Gardevoir over time. So it was fun.
All right, Justin. What do you think about taking a break?
We're gonna take an audio break.
Yeah, you're literally an hour into the podcast, 58 minutes.
We were just having so much fun. We'll just have to tell.
This is true. This is true. It was kind of like a review episode, but we didn't. The set's not out yet. We're just giving you our early techs or early taste or something.
Yeah.
All right. We'll be back right after this.
And for you that are watching live, we're still here. Hey.
Yeah, we are still here. We didn't go anywhere. It's just an audio break.
Yeah, Lunatonian's like, Guard EX is 47 market.
47 Oh my god. How much is Mariam market?
More.
Okay, because I got that one. All right. I got that one. That's all that matters.
Oh, Tish waved.
Hey. Don't worry, Tish. We're going to shout you out in just a second.
Let's see. What are we talking about after this? So the canceled set, and
that's it.
That's it.
We'll come back in like 15 seconds. So just be ready. Anyone see the Mario movie? Oh, just kidding. Hey. And we are back. Justin, how was your break?
Just reveling in the riches over here with my
I know, I'm very jealous. I'm still jealous. It's such I thought it was a gold card at first, and then I saw it was Gardevoir, and I was like, oh, that's just the family one. And I was, no, that's the EX. No way.
Yeah. When these cards were first coming out, I didn't realize the family was it was the EX version, because the Ralts and the Curlia are the single pricers.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, we got to get through a little housekeeping real quick. This podcast is powered by Patreon. Check ours out over at patreon.com/Pokemon Professor, where you can support this show for as little as $1 a month. That $1 is going to get you access to our Patreon exclusive Discord, which is a fantastic place filled with fantastic people. All patrons are eligible to participate in our monthly Pokemon Go and TCG Live prize tournaments. Registrations in the Discord. We hope to see you there. I want to give a huge shout out to our gym leaders. Absolutely Ryan, Austin Zard, Bean and Cheese, DJ Wonderbread, GK, Hall the Counselor, Sue, Jamal, Mythical Hitch, Paul, and Big Za Minus. And a huge thank you to our executive producer, Tish Smith, who's in the house. Everyone in the chat, say, what's up, Tish? And if Patreon is not your thing, you can still support our show by shopping at tcgplayer.com using the link in the description below. It helps us out, and it doesn't cost you anything. All right, Justin, take it away. Take it away.
Take it away. Take it away. Take it away now.
About this this canceled TCG thing.
Yes. Let me pull up the link real quick.
Yeah, something about Jamboree.
Okay. So this article is brought to you by PokeGuardian.com, and it has a video. It is about the canceled 14th Pokemon TCG set Jamboree. So, I'll read you the article. It's pretty short here. Matt Matoba, the founder of Matoba Design, has recently released a documentary-style video shedding light on the canceled 14th set by Wizard of the Coast named Jamboree. Although some fans may already be familiar with the scrap set, Matt's extensive research involved in contacting and interviewing several ex-employees of Wizard of the Coast who were involved in the development of Jamboree. This allowed him to unearth a wealth of information about the set, which was not previously known to the public. This research was published in 2022 in the form of a comprehensive article which delves into the reasons behind the cancellation of the final set and the various licensing contract issues that contributed to it. The article provides intriguing insights into how things were operating in Wizards of the Coast when they held the license to produce the Pokemon cards outside of Asia. It's informative read for an avid Pokemon TCG fan who wants to learn more about the history of Pokemon TCG. The video available below and the full article can be found here. I guess we should link that as well. It's probably a pretty extensive article, so we appreciate PokeGuardian summarizing it for our video watchers here. And I don't know if you can hear the sound, but I'm just going to play like the little intro so you get an idea of.
It's called Pokémon, and it's got kids in a frenzy.
It's a Japanese term short for pocket monster.
This could be this year's Christmas boom.
And the Pokemon is creating
this year's
a monster
Christmas
of a
boom. It's been
commotion for
every
American
Christmas
kids.
boom. Let's just say
All we're
that.
wanting now is pure Pokemon.
But it's
we
kind
haven't
of fun
sold
to
any
like see like
yo-yos
these
or Star
old
Wars
news
merchandise in a
footage
long
from,
time.
you know,
Yeah, this
Pokemon
guy
Jamboree is
didn't
the
sell
lost
plus years
14th
ago.
base set of Pokemon
Any
cards
yo-yos,
for
he
the
didn't sell
English
any
version
Star Wars
of the
stuff?
Pokemon TCG.
Just
The Pokemon
Yeah, so we're not going to watch, you know, the whole video, but like it gives you a little taste of what you can expect from this style of video. He goes into like he interviews the different people. They kind of talk about different stuff and some of the different cards and what was kind of proposed. You know, some people who were really into the older sets, you know, collectors and players alike, I think would be interested because some people considered some of those last sets by Wizards of the Coast some of the best sets ever produced. You know,
yeah, I recently got shown a binder of cards, and most of them are from EX Sandstorm and Skyridge. Lots of them are reverse holo commons and uncommons. There's like maybe one actual holo rare. I think it was a Credilli, but that's like the one card that wasn't in the best shape. But most of the reverse holos are like, I mean, I didn't look at the centering or anything, but if I were to grade it based on just the reverse holo alone, they were all flawless. And it like, I'm like, whew, I'm like hyperventilating. I'm like, this is like, like an 8-year-old has that right now. And I'm like, it's just like terrifying to me because like I'm like, don't, whatever you do. I organized everything and I was like, do not touch these 5 pages. Put these somewhere safe, like make this part of the binder untouchable and do not let them trade this at all. I was talking to the parent. I was like, these are worth stuff. Do not get rid of them. And it's tough seeing that. And like, I just want to trade for those cards and get them graded for you.
But yeah, so like they break it out into like some of the Jamboree cards. Was it's like lightning type? How much of it was finished? I mean, it's pretty extensive article if you're into this sort of thing. I just thought it'd be fun to like bring up for, you know, some of our listeners and viewers to, you know, go check out on their own time. But there's some pretty neat stuff in here.
I feel like I had one of those Japanese packs up there. Isn't that a Japanese like base set or something?
Yeah, this is a Japanese base set.
I had one of those.
You did?
I don't know how I got a hold of it. This is
That's pretty cool.
forever ago. I was little.
Yeah, I opened the Japanese version of Team Rocket as a child, and I got a holographic Rocket's Mewtwo, and I traded it away like a dummy.
Yeah. I let my my VHS set with the Blastoise and the Venusaur deck and like the old VHS. It was like this whole set.
Yeah.
It was all yellow with like a white in the middle. I let that just get rained on. And that was like more recently, like before all the podcasts started. Like I happened to just be outside organizing and I left them outside and it rained. I was very, very upset with myself.
Sad. Ooh,
Yeah.
Trainer Bill's advice.
And now those cards look finished. What does it say underneath them? Does that say like these are what the Imagine?
I can't
cards?
help but wonder what they would look like. So here's a mock-up of these three.
Okay, that makes sense. It's just
Okay.
it's just interesting to find, like, you know, Pokemon's been around for 25 years, you know what I mean? And like 26, I don't know. And we're still finding information.
Yeah. All right. Well, if that's about it, I think that'll wrap up the pod here.
Yeah, we'll put the link in the description, but definitely check this out. This is definitely really cool.
Yeah, I mean, this is like a real effort. I mean, this is you didn't just write this over a weekend. This is probably a year's worth of digging up information and writing out this post. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, I mean, all of you can go to the website right here, check everything we're doing on the website. You can check our Twitter at SpecialConTCG, and then you can email us SpecialConditions@PokemonProfessor.com. And just remember, trainers, if you're affected by a special condition, don't forget to use a therapy energy. All right. Oh, you see what I did
Now
there?
we're Paldea Evolved.
No, actually, I would still use a full heal. Is there a full heal in format right now? I don't even know.
You know, maybe not.
I guess we're just gonna have to go with therapy energy then.
Therapy it is.
All right, trainers. Have a wonderful night.
Good
morning,
night.
evening, whenever you're listening to this.
All right, now we're just copying people.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Copyright. Sorry, Wasi.
All right. Bye.